And hi, how you doing? I'm David from KG6IRW from Elecraft. Let's take a look at the KX3 and the PX3 and see if I can get all this set up for you, okay? Here we go. So, I've got a signal generator here. This is actually one that we make, and we've got a little CW being sent. That's what the flashing light's all about. And we will, give me a minute while I get down to 14.025. 14.025. I hear it right there. Now, on the pan adapter, let's do a few things because we can now see the signal. You can see it actually happening right there. But let's change a few things so we can see a little bit more on the pan adapter. First off, I'm going to lower the reference level so that I can now see signals a little cleaner. And there you can see our CW signal. I'm actually in upper sideband mode. So let's see, I'm in upper sideband. I should be operating in CW mode. Somebody's been playing with my radio. Yeah. So now I have now we can see. Now, unfortunately, I have these sideband signals here. These are the result of somebody playing with the radio that they shouldn't have. So I apologize for that. What I am interested in, though, is the waterfall and the CW signal that I have here. And I'm going to tune off a little bit. I'm going to move out of the way. The green line here is VFO-A, and the magenta line is VFO-B. I can actually change VFO-B on and I'm changing VFO-B. You can see it changing. Now, if you can see it over here, I can actually see that I'm moving my VFO-B. So I can now use these to set up for split visually instead of having to do it.
I understand. Okay. You are US and I understand you. With my English.
Okay. And but notice now that I'm tuned off my VFO-A. I purposely moved it off the signal. You can see it moving. I can actually use the pan adapter to make the changes I need. So there is a green line. You see I touched the marker button here. That's a green marker. So I can now set VFO-A frequency automatically by pushing on the knob. I'm going to push on this knob. And now I have just QS wide to where that signal is. So I can move around and change and find the signal move. So I'm going to go chasing down.
And the radio is QS wide.
I didn't have to touch the radio. I did this from the pan adapter.
But the radio, exactly, the radio is QS wide.
Yep. And I can do the same thing with my VFO-B. I have a magenta. There's VFO-B. Okay, so I can now set up. So if I was playing split, I can now set myself up for split without ever touching the radio. Now, to know how to go into split, I can. So here's my split. So I'll do A to B. That copies the VFO A to B, so I get everything set up. And then I can go into split. There we go. Now, when I go into split, this should have changed frequency. Should have changed color. Normally, you can see the red right there. That tells me I'm in split. I don't know if you can see that really clearly. There it is. So now you can see it. So that red line right there tells me I'm in split mode. So I know at this point where I'm going to be transmitting. So I can go out back out of split. So our pan adapter can do a lot of things that we used to have to do by ear or by eye. And now I can see it actually happen and set up on the screen.
So we are sending that video to Sierra Papa 4 Whiskey Radio Florida Chris in Białystok, north, the East Poland.
Oh, East Poland.
Ukraine,
Excellent.
border.
Greetings from Germany.
Thanks a lot, man.